If you are looking for the perfect perfume, I'm here to tell you there is no such thing. If this is the first time you've come to the page, seen my pretty little mug, my name is Pamela and I love talking about luxury fragrances as well as beauty and lifestyle. But I mostly talk about perfumes. There really is no such thing as the perfect perfume. When you think about perfume, you need to think about it's a subjective subject. So it's subjective to your skin type, whether or not you like certain notes, whether you have allergies to certain things, whether memories are triggered by certain notes or certain scents. All of those things plays into part. But there is such thing as the perfect perfume for the perfect person in your life. I have quite a selection here for you today to share with you that I think are great recommendations for that perfect person in your life. So if you're interested, let's get started. Absolute Spring, this is by Awaz Fragrances. This reminds me a little bit of Ex Nihilio's Flor Narcotique. This is a beautiful springy floral. It also has a slight bit of amber to it. So when I am spraying this on my skin, I get that smooth, sort of slightly seductive vibe. However, this is more of an elevated type fragrance. I find myself thinking it's more of a watery. The rose in there is sort of like smooth, easygoing, but elevated. Like, I don't need to be bothered. That's what I get with this. I really like this fragrance a lot. So it's a beautiful, watery, springy type fragrance. Absolute Spring by Awaz. Now, if you've never tried Mind Games, you want to get your nose on this one in particular. This is Leonara. I really like the presentation of Mind Games bottles. I think that Mind Games have knocked it out the park. Their fragrances all have some sort of the vibe, the way it articulates on the skin. To me, it's very different. I don't go, well, Mind Games, this smells like this or that smells like that. It might have a little hint of something that smells like something else, but for the most part, all of Mind Games fragrances, to me, smells unique. Now, Leonara has a happy vibe when I wear it. I like the way this fragrance is on, the way it's transcribed onto my skin. I am in a funky mood. I spray some Leonara, and all of a sudden, this chick is happy. Okay, I'm a happy you-know-who. If you get your chance, I would say go check it out at Neiman Marcus and Saks, and I think Dillard's also carries Leonara or Mind Games. You really need to get your nose on this. If you are buying it for that perfect person in your life, I will tell you right now, they'll be very happy to receive it. Okay? A fragrance that I absolutely love, or a brand I absolutely love, is Guerlain, because the way they blend fragrances is like no other. This happens to be Fève Gourmand. I customized this bottle. So when you buy Guerlain fragrances, you can have them customized at the counter. I customized my cap. And you can also have engravers if they have engravers there. I didn't get mine engraved. Bottom line is this is great. This is a beautiful, jammy, yummy fragrance. I really like wearing this fragrance on my skin. I get at least 6 to 8 hours of wear on me. And I find that if I put it on my clothes, I can still smell it, but it doesn't smell stale or anything like that. I love Fève Gourmand. I love what it brings to the table. I like the way it transcribes, as I said, on my skin. And when this bottle is done, yes, I am repurchasing this. And I think it's a great gift for any lover or anybody that's special to you in your life. Speaking about special people, Vanille Planapolia by Guerlain. It is one of the abstract extract fragrances. This one is a little pricey.
We're talking upwards of $630
plus tax. However, I would say that it is, should I say it's worth it? Yes, because I own it. I bought it, so yes, it's worth it. However, there are people that are going to say that they have other fragrances that smells like Vanille Planapolia. I'm here to tell you, I have tried other fragrances that says that it smells like it initially on the skin when you spray it. Yes, but once it dries down and the performance, it can't touch. Can't touch this, like MC Hammer. Do, 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 do. Stop. Hammer time. No, can't touch it. So Vanille Planapolia, I think, is worth the investment if you're getting it for somebody incredibly special. Now this bad boy, just by the look, okay, this bottle is going to wow any special person in your life. Look at y'all, it matches my nails. Anyways, this is Tomavicci Zenobia. Wow, the bottle, the presentation, the smell. I get slightly chocolate vibes in here too. I love this. It is such a beautiful, I find it to be gourmand in nature on my skin. That's how it transcribes. This is a beautiful fragrance. It's a beautiful gift to give. Zenobia, in my opinion, performs pretty much well over like the 6 hour mark on my skin, and on clothes, I get even longer. So this is by Tomavicci, and I think it's a great fragrance for that perfect person in your life. Moving along, this is Cintellian's Synergy. This is a beautiful, clean, effervescent, happy fragrance. Really like this. It's got a tad bit of musk in there, some fruity elements, some florals, some sort of I would say synthetic, like synergistic vibe, hence the name Synergy. But I really love wearing this fragrance. I put just a teeny weeny dent in here. I purchased this as Scent Explore, and I don't wear it a lot yet, but I plan on, putting a bigger dent soon. Again, this is one of the best fragrances I smelled while I was out there. So this is Synergy by Cintellian. I highly recommend Lord Milano's perfumes, but this one in particular, Bora, she is it. She is it. She is it. She is it. She is that girl. She is that girl. She is the queen. I love the presentation of their bottles. Love, love, love. This is a fragrance that is extremely, I would say, another happy fragrance. So if you're looking for something that's going to be elevated, it smells really good. It has all, most perfumes has musky or woody or fruity vibe or vanillic or, like animalic vibes. Most perfumes has that. It's the blend that makes it different. This one has like a fruity vibe on my skin, but it also gives me a slightly elevated, slightly, I would say powdery, but not in a, choke you out type of powdery. So this is Bora by Lord Milano. A fragrance I get compliments on all the time. This is a small black perfumer. His name is Lou, and the house is called Rose Gold Fragrance Company. This is pretty. It was created for his mom. This is a beautiful, soulful rose fragrance that has a tad bit of fruits in it. This fragrance is a beast mode. Oh, I would say a powerhouse. And I get a lot of compliments every single time I wear it. I pull in at least 7 compliments when I wear this fragrance. 7. Yes, I'm not lying, okay? So this is pretty, and this is by Rose Gold Fragrance Company. Gourmand lovers, hear me out. This is Adamo number 4. This is such a beautiful fragrance. This reminds me a little bit of Rosala, Oud Bouquet as well, a combination of those two. Really love this. The moment I sprayed this on my skin, I knew for a fact that it was a love at first sniff. I love the bottle. It's very modern, very abstract. Absolutely love this fragrance. So this is Adamo number 4. And if you're like gourmand, or your friend or your lover likes gourmand, your person you want, your perfect person, you want to give them this. One fragrance that this time of the year you'll hear a lot about is by Tiziana Terenzi, and this is from a line that's a little bit less expensive than others. This is Croquet. Croquet is a beautiful, fruity, citrusy, elevated fragrance. When I say elevated fragrance, I mean it doesn't smell like something you went to the drugstore or to, the department store and buy, like a cheap department store, you didn't go to Riches to pick this up. This is such a good fragrance. Tiziana Terenzi, Paolo did such a wonderful job on this. I think that this is one of the best fragrances that they created in their line, even though it's not one of the most expensive fragrances from Tiziana Terenzi. I want to do a quick plug for this company. This is my Savoir Faire. They have kits that you really need to get your nose on. If you're looking to test out their fragrances, you get kits and they have like 3 fragrances in it. And I think for the price point, you're getting 3 10 mils. This is what it comes like. It's perfect for gifting, in my opinion. So if you have somebody that you love and you want to support a small black perfumer, black business, black owned business, I want to tell you this is a house they need to get their nose on. The fragrances are great. They're unisex fragrances. So yeah, my Savoir Faire. If you've tried any of these fragrances that I talked about today, or you have them in your collection, please let me know down in the comments. I want to hear whether you liked them, loved them, or you're pretty much indifferent to them. You don't particularly care. I want to hear from you. I like constructive criticism, so also let me know how today's video was, if you liked it as well. Now, if it's the first time you've seen my pretty little face, first time you're here on this channel, my name is Pamela, and I love talking about luxury fragrances, lifestyle, and beauty. I talk about mostly fragrances though, okay? Now, if you don't mind, please hit that like button if you gained any type of value from today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you're liking the content, and ensure you hit that notification bell so every single time I upload content to YouTube, you will be notified. I want to thank you so much again for watching today's video. Please take care of yourself and each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!